Hey guys, okay, gonna get started. Carrying on with the Ruby's Adventure 2D top-down RPG game on the Unity tutorial. So last time we were working on, let's change this. Let's have a little look. So last time, this is where we're up to. We did the particles and the cinema machine. So that was messing with the camera and then adding some particle system smoke to the robots. And then when they get fixed, that disappeared. Oh, and the collectible particle systems as well. So today, I'm hoping to get through quite a bit. So they've got the user interface here, the heads-up display. I'm definitely going to get that boxed off, and then possibly the raycasting as well, the dialogue boxes. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Let's jump in. Unity. I'm actually curious to see how much sort of user interface stuff this goes into here. Ruby's Adventure, here we are. Load it up. So no materials for this tutorial. Resizing images, anchors, and adding a health bar seems to be the main pieces. Okay, here we go. In this tutorial, we're going to add the UI to your project to show the current health of your main character. This is good because currently so far we've been using logs to the console to display the health, which is not ideal. Slides and buttons use a game object called a canvas. To be rendered on screen, it takes care of rendering all UI components. UI canvas called the event system. It's a game object with a special component that handles events and interactions with the UI, such as a mouse click. Okay. Alright, let's jump in. So let's have a little look at what we had last time. So we've got the park systems there, and also as you can see the world's a bit bigger because we did do some modifications there. Also the camera follows Ruby now, and then it sticks to the edge here. See how it only goes as far as that, and then when we come back it follows Ruby again. And we had a little bit of extra functionality so that when we fix the robot, the park system stop. Oh, and I think as well, if we take some damage here, then we'll click the pickup. Little tiny explosion there, which isn't actually that obvious. So, yes, that was last time. So this time, let's dig into the user interface stuff. So it said create a new component. Create, and it was UI canvas. Here we are. Wow, that's a big canvas. So here we go. We've got, let's go back here. So this is the inspector for it. Graphic Raycaster. Yeah, we've done that. The first difference is that the game object has a rect transform component instead of the transform that you've seen on other game objects. It's still a transform, so you can use it to transform your scripts, but it has additional UI data. Okay. Screen space overlay. Yeah. Of course. Camera. This draws the UI on a plane aligned with our camera. The plan is sized so that it will always fill the screen, so you can move the camera around and the plane will move with the camera to appear the same as the overlay. However, because this plane is drawn in the world and not on top of the screen, objects in the world can be drawn on top of your UI. Ah, right. Okay, so this is kind of more in-depth. In-depth cameras that are kind of interactive in the world rather than the classic overlay style one. Okay. And then world space. Oh, okay, I see. So you can add UI components that actually just live within the world. That's cool. Yeah, so we'll use screen space overlay. Let's have a little double check that we are. Yeah, that's what we're in. Cool. The canvas scaler. So it's about resolution. Okay. Stay the same size no matter what size or shape the screen is. This keeps the UI readable on any screens, but small screens might have a lot of space covered by the UI and elements can't overlap if the screen is too small. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Well, actually, you just use the largest text you possibly can and scale it down rather than up. Okay, well, we'll leave it as is then. Graphic raycast. So you won't use it in this tutorial, but it allows things that are part of the canvas, like buttons, to detect when they are clicked. Cool. Oh, I forgot about this stream avatar thing. Forgot it later. Let's throw some bombs in. Blow myself up. Oh, it's so cool. Anyway, getting distracted. Let's jump in. So that's that bit. Wow, this is a loud track. I'll turn that down. Adding an image to the UI. Now that you've got your canvas set up, you can add your health meter to the UI. Maybe form two parts: a background image and a slot for the health meter. Okay. Canvas is select and choose UI image. A white square in the middle screen. You haven't assigned a sprite to our image yet. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Got an image. So let's see what it does. Yeah, it's a random box. I have to kind of double check these things as I go along because I'm using Unity 19.3 and this is built. This tutorial was originally made for as high as 19.2, so there's been some slight differences so far. So I have to keep kind of validating that it's doing what it said it did. So, okay. Everything's being in units, so moving game object 10 along one axis moves it of 10 units in the world. Okay. To the UI in the editor, select the canvas and icon, you can either double click it, press the F key with your mouse hovering over the scene view. Let's jump in and do that. Ah, yes, okay. It's like the prefab view. Okay, let's change that white rectangle to the image that we want by dragging the sprite in Art Sprites UI called UI Health Frame to source image setting of our health game object, the child of our canvas. I didn't create one called. Where does it say health game object? Was I supposed to rename something there? No, it doesn't mention that. Okay, so let's just do that. So Art Sprites UI. To source image set of our health game object. Okay. I'm going to rename this. Health Sprite UI. Was it frame I wanted to do? Yep, frame. Okay, awesome. That looks a bit weird, but we'll go with that. Child of our canvas. Image will squish because it keeps the size of the rectangle. To change the rectangle to the size of the image, click the Set Native Size button in the image inspector. image. Cool. That is big. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So we'll do that. Resizing the image. Rect tool T. Okay. So T. Scale that right down. About that big. That seems fine. Little snap. Always open your game view, check how things look in your game, place an image. It's just the first part. Whenever you resize the screen size, for example, by resizing the game view, the placement of the element will change. Okay, this is what anchors are for. Alright, let's have a little look. Let's go back to the scene view. How do I get out of this? Is that... Wow, that's big. That looks cool so far. Looking nice. Health bar. But we do need the anchor, so... That's the point for which the position of the object is calculated, shown by the green arrow. Tell us you need to anchor the image at the corner, so if the corner moves, because the screen is resized, your image will remain within the same distance and move with it. Move the anchor directly with the rect transfer, but the rect transfer allows us to anchor to a corner directly. Click on the square at the top left corner of your rect transform and select the top left option. Let's have a look at this. Transform. Health. Top. Top left? Is that one? Top left. Alright, so now if we do this. And it, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So we resize it and it moves along. Awesome. The anchors move to the corner, so that the pulse X and pulse Y are trying to change. Show that the image is in the corner now. You resize the screen, the UI stays in the corner. Yep, done that. That was easy. Give it from image to health, so we know it's. And use a text box containing image. Yeah, fine. Adding the portrait. So I need to add the portrait of Ruby and the blue bar to complete our health UI. So the portrait. Yep. Play about with the resize it and moving the blue circle of our health bar background until you're happy with the result. You can change the anchors here as it is anchored to the center of its parent, which is in the health game object. So when your health game object is moved, that moves as well. Yeah. Okay. Right. Now your image size is not absolute but relative to the distance between those anchor points. So your image size is 25% between left and right anchor. Yeah. Okay. You can do this by clicking, dragging them so they are around the portrait. Okay, let's just do that part first. So double click on the canvas and we're going to add, that. Stick that there. Cool, it's already called character portrait. And it's an image. Is it? No. Let me delete that. Another image. That one. That, set relative size. That was it. And then if we do Let's go over here. Let's resize it a little bit. I don't like that. That doesn't look quite nice, does it? Let's see what his looks like here. So he does have it hovering a little bit. Maybe I should. That's okay. Just needs to hover around all sides. I think I'll have it there, kind of centered. Yeah, I like that. Let's have a little look in the game mode. Yeah, that's nice enough. Okay, here we go. So, done that part. Okay, that's because anchor doesn't just define the position, it also defines the size. The expanding blue arrows at the bottom right, you'll see that the 4 arrows over. Okay. So if we go to the rect transform, to anchors. What's it saying to go to? If you press the anchor button in the rect transform component, choose the expanding blue arrows. Anchor button. Aha, that one. Stretch. Right, okay. Let's see what that does now. Oh, I'll try. Weird. What? She managed to flip or something there? What is that? That's pretty damn strange. Maybe because it's supposed to be yeah, it's supposed to be of that. Right, so now it should. Yeah, that's bob on. Perfect. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so that's that. Portion done. I don't think we need to explain this. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. You can do this by clicking and trying them. What's he doing here? I think this is fine what I've done here. Masking the health bar. Now you need to add the blue health bar and a way to reduce the health bar when your character gets hurt. You can simply scale the bar to 1 when Ruby's in full health. And yeah. Masking is a technique in the UI system where you can use an image as a mask for another image. Think of it as your first image acting like a stencil. Alright, okay. Let me just go and rename this. I just want to change that. So character portrait. See if I can spell. Create another image, child of your health. Call it mask. Yeah. Another image. Okay, now what's it saying? Okay. Resize it, move its anchors to fit the empty place in your UI where the health bar goes. How did it say? What's the T? How do I edit the... Did I miss that part? How do you edit the anchors? Yeah. Choose expanding blue arrows at the bottom right. Yeah. Oh, they're there. I see them. Just hard to see. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Oh dear. That'll do. Perfect. Okay, we did that part. Let's do this part. Okay, done that. One last time is to move the pivot, which is the blue empty circle on the left side. Why? Because when you resize it, you could later the resize were made from the pivot. You size by 20%. Okay, yeah. So we went on the left side. Yeah, okay. That mask and sign it to sprite. Okay, so this is called mask. Let's do that part. Mask. And then we want another UI element, UI image. And we'll transform it. In fact, let's follow it along. What did it say? Because you want to use it as a stencil. Create an image, child mask sign, the UI health bar. That's that. Then instead of clicking set name size we did before, open the icon menu by clicking on that and stretch. Yeah, so we did that and we did this. Yeah, now while you keep the Alt key pressed, click the bottom right icon in the pop-up that appeared. This will both set and the size. Okay, so if you do that and click Alt, that's fancy, isn't it? Cool. So now click the mask again, choose add component, search for mask. Okay. Okay, let's do that. So that seems strange. Am I supposed to put it on mask? I suppose set the anchor size we need. We open that pop-up this time, select the left. Okay, so this one, top left, set the anchor. Health bar, let's rename that to health bar then. And we will think it's this one we're supposed to select. Yeah, okay. I can search for mask, add it. Okay, this is supposed to be, where's the mask? That, remove that. Makes sense that the mask component would go on the mask. All parts of the health bar that do not overlap the smaller mask are hidden. Okay, okay. Why is that? I've renamed that to be called. Wow. Mask. Not sure how I did that then. I should be able to edit this. Yeah, there we go. It does now. It wasn't quite working before. Go there. You can see a bit of that, which is a bit annoying. I can't tell if I like that or not. Looks a bit weird. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Much better. Okay. All parts of the bar I do not. Yep, perfect. Now scripting it. Let's have a little look first. I want to see it in the game. Ah, that was pretty cool. Little health bar thing. Snazzy, snazzy. Let's create a new script called UI health bar. Excuse me. So, scripts. Health HT bar. Health bar. And let's get it open. Yay, finally some code. Is that too big? Seems pretty damn large. I don't need half this. Alright, sweet. So we got, in fact, let me increase that. Does that work? Oh, just that'll do. That's better, a little bit more readable. So we need an image called mask, and we need the original size as a float. Size seems weird, call it size, not width. Set size with going anchors. Okay. Okay, let's do that. And the other thing was a float called size, original size. And we want you to Resize easel mask dot rect transform dot rect dot width. Can't remember. Rect transform dot rect dot width. Of course. How did I not remember that? And update. What is it wanting to do here? So master set size with current anchors. Size satisfy value. Okay. Mask dot rect transform set size with current. Oh, that should be lowercase. Rect transform axis dot horizontal. That's annoying. Rect transform dot axis, was it? Dot horizontal. It was original size. That's why something value. Oh, okay. We're taking the wrong thing here. Value, which is a float. And in fact, what's it called? Set value? Let's yoink that out there. Stick that there. Wow. Get rid of the update for now. Don't need that. Set value, public void float. Gotta make that stuff public so we can use it. Alright, so at start we set the original size, which is based on the size of the width of the mask, and then when we do set value, we set the size, basically set the size of the mask again to whatever the original size is times by value. So I can imagine the value will have to be something in the range 0 and 1. Cool. Cool, set value. Yeah, 1 full health, 0.5 is half. Time image cannot be found. Oh, okay. But game object is part. Where have we used game object? Could fit this by typing unityengine.ui.image instead, but game object is part of the Unity engine namespace, and until now we didn't have to write Unity engine.game. So why is that? Okay, some background on some programming stuff. Yeah. Unity.ui, yeah. Cool. Set value from our original scripts change health functions, give the new health amount. Could also, you've done until now, expose a public variable. Alright, so let's do that part. So using .ui. That's the other thing as well. I need some more extensions. The ones that I've got here are just not. I did read online somewhere. So Unity. I think it was this one. Unity code snippet seems apparently is quite a good one. By Cleaver Silver. So I'll jump on that one. Not sure what this is. What does it do? Search documentation. That's cool. That might be useful. You'll set which Unity page should be used when accessing online documentation. Yeah, I mean it's okay. It's not the most useful one. Apparently this is good because it knows all the mono behavior. So now when I go in, I bet it's gonna make me reload, isn't it? Do I need to reload? No, it's not mentioning that. Okay, let's go back to the code. So we had your health bar. So now if we do, what's an example? Game object. Oh, I'm part of conclusion. Cool. It knows some things, which is good. Sweet. Right. What were we doing next? So all this stuff about using the namespace, and then it says set value from our Ruby draw switch change health function to give the new health amount. I won't do that yet because I think, but until now, when you create a member in a script like our public float speed in our enemy script, there's a copy of it for each instance. For every object that uses it. If you have 10 enemies, you can set 10 different speeds. Yeah, that makes sense. Static members are shared across by all objects of that type. Yeah. As well as just access that variable using the class name instead of a reference. So enemy.speed instead of my enemy.speed is a variable. Yeah. Remember time.delta time. Okay, so of course debug.log, again, you need to get a reference to a debug object. Yeah. Okay, that's a bit of a hack. Seems like a bit of a hack to do this, but maybe it's pretty common here. Let's do that. I'm not going to write that out, just because, yeah, I'm feeling lazy right now. So UI health bar instance. Something we have to do UI health bar dot instance dot whatever. Let's see what it says. Yep. Aha, awake instance equals this. That's about as you've seen before. Stack members are shared across all instances. Yeah. Okay, singletons, fantastic. Awake. And instance equals this. Alright, it's because I put void in already. Let's just double check that's right. So it does. I assume it's private by default. Okay, and we set this to the instance equals this. Yep, that's fine. Singletons, blah blah. Update the help bar download during gameplay. Just open Ruby script. Yeah, you finally getting rid of this debug.log. It's driving me mad. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. Right, yeah. Okay, obvious stuff really. And where is it? Change health and this debug.log we're gonna get rid of. And we want it to be so UI health bar. Why is that called that? Because I've named it that. Wow, that's interesting. Health bar. Really struggling to spell today. Here we are, UI health bar still. Health bar dot instance dot set value, and we want that to be max health divided by. Sorry, no. Yeah, we want it to be in the range 0 to 1, so it would be current health divided by, and we want it to be a float, so you do an interdivision max health. Let's have a little look what compared to theirs. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yep, 2 divided by 4.5. Okay, wow. So that should all work now. Type of name says UI health bar. Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna be happy now. Clear. Are you missing a using directive or an assembly reference? Have I missed something? Yeah, using Unity Engine. The final thing you need to do to change our health bar is tell the script that the health has changed. Yep. Yeah, referencing. Have I put it as public static? Let's have a little look. A public static UI health bar instance, which is that. Right, let's reread this. The type one name says name UI helper cannot be found. I bet this is one of these issues with 19.3. Let's have a look at the messages here. It's a mask. Oh, yeah. I actually don't think I changed the pivot for the mask, did I? For this, sorry. No, I didn't. I didn't do that portion. Why can't I grab the pivot? I'll fix that in a sec. script to UI into canvas. Canvas, health bar UI, portrait, mask, blue bar. Okay, not that one. I think it's going to be something in here. Okay, maybe because I haven't added a UI health bar to this. Can't add script components. No compile errors. Well, there are. A typo namespace. Here we go. Could not be found. It should be found. Oh, wow. Wow. Why would it highlight that? That makes it so unobvious that they're spelt differently. That is super annoying. I don't think... null system. Oh yeah, I haven't actually added it. That'll do it. So, health bar... Or is it mask I need to add this to? Let's have a look at this. So, what does it say about creating a new script? Doesn't say what to assign it to. It's to tell the script that. Alright. Yep. Yeah, there's definitely some pieces missing from this, I think. Like, what do we set mask as here? Mask is never set, it's just a public, so it has to be it. We're going to have to initialize it in this, like as part of a component on one of the game objects. How do you change the pivot? Ah, yeah, no, pivot's still not set. Or maybe it's the mask. 0. I thought that is the pivot thing now. That's better. 1, 2. Yay, this is working. 3, 4. Uh-oh, it's gonna die. which nothing happens with. Yeah, just out of health. Sweet. All right, that looks pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Awesome. Let's do this. Woohoo. So you can gain health. Spam this one. We're all fixed. Awesome. I'm happy with that. Yeah, it's not super obvious at times, that. Like with the mask and having the image that goes over it, and then that you add the script goes on this, but then you add the mask image, which is its parent. Like, you wouldn't tend to do this in like sort of programming sense. You wouldn't have the child reference the parent and then modify the parent. It seems a bit weird. I would even be tempted to just have the script on the mask itself. And have, yeah, I would, should I do that? No, I'll leave it for now. Let's have a look at the code a sec. Transform. Let's see how it handles the resizing now as well. Let's have a little look at that. So if we resize, what about if we get hit? Oh, that seems to have worked. Yeah, that's sweet. That's pretty awesome. I'm happy with that. Okay, mark step is completed. We've got statics. You talk to and introduce an important concept of the video making, raycasting. Awesome. Right, that's that done. We're doing alright for time. I think we'll crack on to this World Interactions Dialogue Raycast. Okay. Let's have a look, see what's entailed. Creating the character, raycasting, dialogue UI, changing your scene, adding text to canvas, displaying dialogues and script. This looks like quite a short one, really. This is 6 an hour, but it's not half as many steps as normal. Be a frog called Jambi. Single leaping animation. Slideshow sprite. Scene to create a character. Oh, that's cool. Let's do that then. Change the bits per unit section. Okay. Not that one. So we got art, sprites, characters, Jambi sheet. And we got multiple, mesh type, 150, stick it in here. I don't get why that's like that. That's a little strange. Anywho, where's Jambi? Jambi, my man. Let's move you. Let's stick Jambi over here. Not got much going on up here. Mad chilling by the river. Right. Let's have a look at animation. I should have already added that, shouldn't I? Oh. I have a feeling I'm doing this wrong. Let's undo that. Let's get rid of Jambi there. Do this again. Ah, that's the way we're supposed to do it. Jambi animation. I'll just put Jambi, in fact. I don't know what to call new anim. Cool, it adds all that in for us. Right. Come on, Jambi, mate. Pop yourself off over there. Is it rigid body? Box collider. I need to get in my head like the difference between box collider and rigid body and which one's which. So a box collider allows you to do triggers. A rigid body is stuff that you want to be able to run into and it bounce like a physics. And add forces and things to, I think. And a collider is simply a shape that you can do that sort of stuff with. So let's. I think that's it. I'm going with that until I realise I'm wrong. So let's get rid of that. Let's go with box collider. 2D. Let's edit him here. Like that. About where shadow starts, I think. Yeah. Z is 0. I have to keep checking that. Offset size, la-di-da. Okay. Add some layers. Layer. I never know how you go back. Can I just go back? Anywho. If you select 3 sprite. Yeah, that's cool. Right, where's he gone? Jambi idle 1. And now he's going to be an NPC. I'm curious about whether he's... Update mode. See what he does here. It's a bit fast. Jambi idle. Let's open the animator. Nope, that's not what I wanted, you know. What animation? Where is he? Jambi. Right, get rid of that. Scene. Right, animation. Animation here. Good old Jambi. Car 40, that's 45. I tried to do 4.5. Nah, 3's right, I think. Alright, cool. That looks nice. I think what we want is to have a prefab called Jambi now. Let's rename him. And we're going to have the old Jambi in here. Oh, we also need to change that. Jambi's pivot point doesn't look right. Pivot. And where do you change? Edit collider? No, not that one. Cannot find this. Why is that his center? Let's carry on. Let's see what it says. Do that. Go to the bottom of the sprite like we did. Called that. Fine. Rename it. Create prefab. We've done that. We did that too. So that's that bit. Let's just double check he still looks okay and we can move around him. Can't bump into him. He looks cool. Raycasting. You need to add code so that Ruby can talk to your frog. That's a weird sentence. You can place a trigger in front of the frog character. Yeah. Casting is the action of casting a ray in the scene and check and see if the ray intersects with a collider. Right, I'm gonna have to look at this now because it may. I'm gonna solve it. When I enter play mode, there isn't any log about collision, but I noticed that I named the new layer wrong. Okay, yeah, so don't do that. Alright, sweet. Okay, so let's go to Ruby controller. Where's the other stuff we've done? Input. If input dot get key down, was it X? Key down, key code X. Yeah. Raycast hit 2D called hit. So we want to take the rigid body 2D's position by vector and slightly higher up than our Ruby's character in the look direction for 1.5 units using this and a mask to get it. Okay, that's quite simple. That's really quite cool. Raycast 2D. Is that it? Raycast hit 2D. Called hit equals physics 2D. Don't get raycast. Come on. Do I need to be using namespace unitengine.physics or something? Probably not. That should be included, surely. Where are we? Here we go. Raycast. It takes 3 parameters: position, direction, and 4. Sorry, direction, value, and the mask. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Rigid value 2D dot position plus. I'll go with 2.0f. Layer. Can't remember if this was right. Layer mask dot get mask. Close, close. Get mask NPC. Probably don't need to do this, but it's just because I've got this so large. If hit.collider not equal to null. Not equal to null. Then we are debug.log, wasn't it? Wow. And what was the text? Raycast is a object. Hit.collider.get object. I like to do that when I do my traces like that, where I add stuff, just so it's clear. Okay, let's see if this complains. Okay, it didn't. That's cool. So let's see if Ruby ever actually does log this stuff. Where is he? Jambi. No, the answer is that. That is not working. Oh, right, we need to. That's why. Go click X. Oh, yeah, it's 12, 13, 14. How far away is 2? Hitting there. That's pretty far. Let's make that less. Yeah, 1. I don't know, 1. Okay. So that's that bit done. In the first line, you check to see if the X key is pressed, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Head to the if block. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maximum distance array should be set to 1.5. Did I make that too big? Is that why? Yeah, okay. did. We did that. Start pointing the examples in upwards offset. Yeah, maximum distance of the ray. A layer mask. Has hair collider. If the raycast didn't set anything, this would be null. So do that, otherwise raycast it 2D. Enter play mode. Yeah, did that bit. Right, dialogues. Okay. Right click jamming area, select jamming, click create, UI canvas, currently canvas overlay the screen. World space. Yeah. Okay, you can change those values to keep your camera to proper size in scene. All UI elements such as image and text work in pixels. Wow. Okay. Right, let me play with this because I'm not sure I fully understand that. Jambi. Canvas. And we want this to be world space. Don't care about that. Yeah. Okay. Save that. Go back to the scene view. Okay, I haven't done anything yet. It was just saying that it's massive. The canvas is massive. So to fix that, so we want to be 0, 0 with a height 300, 200. Oh, 300, 200. It's in world space. Okay. Then set the scale 0.01. You're doing that. 0.01. That's better. Much better. Sweet. Well, that's complete. Be above the frog. Yeah, add an image. UI dialog box. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of reiterating a lot of the stuff I've already done here. So great. UI image. Time. VFX. No, it was in UI. Do that. Do that. It's really quite quick once you start getting kind of used to it. So set oil layer to a high value, for example 10. Canvas layer. Do that. Adding text. Import TMP essentials. Yep. So we want this time text mesh pro. Import that. Cool. do this. Expand it. T. Do that like that. Which we've done. Write your text and change the text style. What should we put? Hey, help me fix all these broken robots. That's a bit boring. New text. We'll do it in bold and center it. Cool. Wait, did it actually tell us to? Yeah, it did tell us to reposition it above his head, didn't it? Right, we'll just move that. Go away, you import a thing. A T, no, a W. Oh. Poor Jambi, stuck in a video game. Right, okay, I think we're nearly done with this bit. Oh, I'll do a little bit of renaming actually, because that rename dialog image dialog box. Dialog text. Let's call that canvas. Okay, done. That's done. Added the text, done some jiggery pokery with stuff. Displaying. Finally, needs to display dog when Ruby talks to Jambi for this. Let's hide the canvas by disabling it. Text box. Here, non-player character. Display time. A game object called dialog box. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Oh. Oh, ignore that. I can clear that. Well, it's let me clear it anyway. Right. So, Jambi, my man. Let's create a new script. Called non-player character. And where does it put that? Does it put it in the right place? No. Is that just broken my Jambi guy? You still happy with that? Yeah. Open it up. So we want to add a few things. Public float display time. The game object for the dialog box. And a float called timer display. Okay. So display time. Game object called dialog box. And then a float. I forgot what it's called. Timer, display time, and timer display. Yeah. Wow. This one was 4.0 for default. Ah, what I'm supposed to do on. Alright, sweet. Okay, so that's that bit. Dialog box. Okay, in the start function we need to make sure that dialog box is disabled. Oh, we've got to do that actually. We have to go back to the canvas and untick it so it doesn't appear. Okay, so we've done that. To make sure that the dialog box is disabled and initialize time display to -1. Okay. Dialog box dot set. Not really sure what this timer display is yet. Equals minus. Set. I keep forgetting to do capital for the functions. Dialog is currently displayed by testing if time display is superior or equal to 0. So we need, okay. Alright, okay. I guess it makes sense. If the timer display is 0, more than 0, then timer display minus equals time dot. If I click dot, why? I don't want that to do that. That is super annoying. And on space as well. How do I get it to not? I need to jig it to mess around with this Visual Studio Code settings that I've got, because that is just super annoying. Every time I click space or enter, it autocorrects, like does the IntelliSense. And I have to click away and click back on to be for it to go away. I'm sure it doesn't do it when I'm doing that in Python. Time display minus equals that. If it's less, when it gets to less than 0, set active to false. Yeah. And this should be dialog box dot set active to false. Starting to feel like I'm getting this now, which is quite a nice feeling. Starting to flow a little bit more. Alright, there we go. Finally need to write a public function called display dialog. This one will show the dialog box and initialize the time display to the display time cell. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. This really, some of the naming in this tutorial is a bit, like really a bit quite funky for my liking. Yeah, I just don't, yeah. Anyway, it's all opinion based, isn't it? Naming variables is probably one of the hardest things to do in programming, to be honest. Okay, public void display dialog. Public void. And it's going to dialog box dot set. Set it to true. Was that it? It was the other way around, but hey ho. Oh, okay, I'll do it the other way actually, because there may be some stuff that happens on that function. You can now open your Ruby controller script again and replace the debug.log you wrote earlier. View raycast with this code. Get component. So that's getting the actual script. I think I might put script on the end of my. Nah, I don't know. Like this get component, it's not obvious to me straight away when you say get component that it's talking about script. Maybe I should just assume that everything is a script, because I can imagine all of these, like canvas scaler, canvas, technically they're probably all scripts and like just internal ones. So maybe I just need to change the way I'm thinking about it. Okay, let's do that then. So I think that bit's fine. Let's go Ruby. And it was that raycasty bit. Where was that? Yeah. La-di-da-di-da. So yeah, the debug.log, we don't want that anymore. And instead we want non-player character equals here dot collider dot game object, like there, right? Dot get component non-player character. I'm missing a brace there, I think. All right. Character dot. Woohoo! That should be it. If I've start to get in the flow, get a little bit of a flow going. No, I haven't, because it doesn't need to call game object. Hit dot collider. Retrieved. Can I not? Alright. Non-player character, that's that. Right, I think this should now work. Don't forget to assign the canvas child of Jambi in the dialog box setting. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah, that makes sense. So, little Jambi over here. We haven't set the dialog box, so dialog. I've named mine slightly differently, to be fair. Why is also grayed out? I don't like that. What is that? Is that because? Oh yeah, that's because I've got it unticked here, right? Yeah, okay. Which is fine. That's the right thing. So here we go. Let's see if we can talk to Jambi over here. Here's the man himself. Wait, you are stuck in a video game. You're right. And look, I can go behind it. It's cool. Fully interactive. I can go behind the bubble. I'm pretty happy with that. That is cool. Sweet. All right, awesome. So I could have a celebration. Let's. Here you go. Hey guys, you can have jump for some stars if you want, guys. What if let's see if I can jump and we'll get one of these stars here. I've forgotten how to do this now. Where am I? Jump. Hey, I got a star. Nice. I won 5. Anyway, right. So that's yeah. Here we are. That's Ruby and Jambi. We've got dialog boxes. We've got health bars. I'm pretty happy with that. Although we can't pick that up because we've not been injured. Sweet. Right. Let's see what there's left to do, which I think is probably not a lot. This time though. Oh, that's the point. Let me just quickly test that I can't talk to Jambi when I'm not facing the right direction. I'm not sure if I tested that earlier. There he is. I wonder if I just keep spamming it, whether it lasts more than 4 seconds. I think I could actually just look at this, couldn't I? Sweet. That's pretty badass. It's actually quite amazing how easy it is to just get things done in this. What's this? Yeah. So, okay. Now try again to review. Yeah, of course I know how long you spent that for. Cool. Check your scripts. I'm not going to do that. It all seems to be working. And that is the end. That's interesting because I do actually have I've got an idea for a game coming up. It's only a little 2D game, but one of the things I want to do is probably going to use this raycasting stuff. I think, but it'll be using touches, so or yeah, input from the mouse. So from the mouse, do a raycast from that position in the direction of a swipe, and then raycast through that and see if I can then make a collision with an object in the scene. So this is kind of useful. I'm getting towards the end of this tutorial now, really. Like, I think, so we've done that. Let's go back up to, yeah, we're just on audio now. We've got audio and the build, run, distribute, which is a short one. It's probably just going to be how to upload your final game to the Unity Collaborate thing, whatever it's called. So, yeah, near in the end now. I think it's been pretty good so far. I think I'm going to shoot off in a second, but yeah, that was really good actually. That was kind of the missing piece, like the user interface stuff. So I think it's good to get that locked down. Audio will be good as well. It's pretty bland at the moment. Good job I've got music on in the background because it'd be dull listening to the silence in this game. So right, I'd like to say thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.